city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who reppin' the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town. This for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, this for my city. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city. I promise, I'll show you around.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Back to Bull. Fires the three. Counted from distance. Well, this has all the makings of a great game, Grant. It's a matchup between two Eastern Conference juggernauts.
Oh, B.A., this will be a great test for both sides. They're each loaded with talent, and I wouldn't be surprised if these teams end up meeting in the postseason.
Here's Klingon. On the wing, Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Gets another look. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
It's maybe not the shot Thompson wants,
but he stays composed and makes the mid-range game work for him.
It's Dort on the wing. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Jacks up a three. Buries it from three.
Dort has really improved this part of his game. Would love to see him shoot more often from out there.
Here's Thompson. Oh, Williams with the block. Outside Bull. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Pass to Bull. There's Jackson with the three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Second chance effort. Rejected by George. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Klingon. Williams grabs the board.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Back to Dort. Outside Bull. Pass to Williams. 4 on the clock. Dort with it. Shoots over Thompson. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Knocked loose. Now the Celtics on the move. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Smith no good. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never. Throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
The burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Murphy.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And a big finish by Robinson.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
To the inside. Dort. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I think Lu Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And here's Thompson for three. No, he's made three, missed two now.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Now here's Okoro. Launches a three. The shot misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kicks it out to Jackson. The three ball. Boston pulls it in. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Thompson. Again, the miss by Boston. 1 second left. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And here's Curry for three. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead.
The Bucks, 17.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Milwaukee.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
And they're running. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Curry goes in. Takes a three. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Here's Thompson. Back to George. Thompson left side. George outside. Misses the three. The Bucks leading by 5. Outside Bull. It's Dort on the wing. Pure from three-point range. So Dort's got 10 points in the game.
They are heating up, percolating here in the second quarter, letting it fly from distance.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Jackson for three. And another three for Milwaukee.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The fader. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Celtics trail by 11. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Curry will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Pass to Smith. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Miller with it, guarded by Smith. Miller outside. And he parries his first look.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance.
Sinks the tray.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Here's Miller. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Milwaukee now. 11-point game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
No good on the triple. Pass to George. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean,
That's a shot he typically makes.
Nice shot by George.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Here's Edwards. It's blocked. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. There's 39 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards pulls it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
It's rebounded by George.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
With one on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Thompson really feeling it on offense. His energy and efficiency, terrific.
Back to Smith. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Klingon.
Substitution on the court.
6 on the shot clock. Dort for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Bull down low. Puts the move on. And he gets it to go. Bull's got 5 now.
I like seeing Bull be aggressive inside and not allowing physical defense to bother his shot. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Dort for 3. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. So it's Boston now. They trail by 11. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And that one's good. Oh, he's got 7.
Few players are as tall as Bull, I think, which makes him a legitimate threat to score inside almost at will. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bull. And the 3 off target. Celtics trail by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
The kick out to Edwards. Dunn outside. Clark grabs the board.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Out to Thompson. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Okoro. Here's the three. Drops in the three. Okoro's got 6.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Celtics trail by 6. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's George. Out to Thompson. Pass to Okoro. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Edwards with it. And now by Okoro. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
It's George with the drive.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
Smith right side. Shot from the low post is good. 9 points in the game.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
And here's George. There's a minute 59 left in the third. Basket's good. George has gotten 4 this quarter.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:51 left to play in the third. Out left to the wing. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Here's Miller. Outside Thibault. And he slams it in one-handed.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And Clark with a block.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Stolen by Jackson. Well, the defender stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This will be his third free throw attempt of the game.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover looking for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Miller outside. Pass to Thibault. Miller on the wing. 7 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Hits the trifecta. Dort's got 6 in the quarter.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Dort with a steal. Ahead for the finish. And so it's Milwaukee closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to...
The Bucks, 62.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Milwaukee leading by 7. Curry with it. Now Thompson defending. There's Jackson with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Boston making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. The 3 from Curry. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep. Celtics trail by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Curry, that's good.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
Thibault on the wing. Thibault on the wing. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Thompson. Here's Klingon. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Dort to the left side wing. Here's Bol. And finished off by Bol.
That was a vicious slam from Bol. Love seeing him throw it down with that kind of power.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Milwaukee making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
The Bucks leading by 16. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Edwards. Another shot. No good. Thompson with some nice D.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Thompson with the bounce, rising up for the jam.
Over to the left wing. And that one is stuffed right through.
Assist
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander.
Max Force, throw that.
Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And Trey Murphy is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
coming onto the floor from the Celtics. Number 7.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Okoro. Knocks down the long J.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Thompson with some nice D. And it's the Celtics ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Offensive rebound. Clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. High flying shake, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Bucks with some changes. Pass to Dort from deep. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the paint. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Clingan. From downtown. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Curry with it. Jackson finds some space. Goes up again. Robinson can't hit. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Rejected by Bol.
You've got to be aware of Bobo. He's got a 7'8" wingspan. If you are anywhere near him, back up even more to make sure you can get that shot off.
Dort outside. 5 on the clock. Shot is good by Curry.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And Boston calls time here. They're behind by 10. Milwaukee making a switch here. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Bucks.
Boston foul.
Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Curry. Ooh, dismissed.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good. Dropped it in off the front of the rim. 20 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And they get it back. Can't connect. So this one belongs to the Bucks.